What's up, everybody? Wait, let's wait till that truck goes by. What's up, everybody? I'm Ryan. I live in Ecuador and I make videos sharing this beautiful country with you. Today we're going deep into the old town, the historical district in Quito, and I'm going to show you some of my favorite spots in the historical district. We're talking Quito hot spots, hot spots. I'm going to show you my favorite pizza in Quito. I'm going to show you some coffee, some beer spots, all kinds of good stuff. The best vegetarian, because there may be a vegetarian hiding amongst us. This video is not only going to shape you into the adult you so desperately need to become, it's also a secret advertisement. Kind of like the 1988 hit Mac and Me. As if I'm comparing myself to that classic movie Mac and Me. So I've actually put together a guide to Quito food and drink, 50 recommendations in this guide, and that's what this video is kind of showcasing, some of the spots that I have in my guide. So there are some of my favorite spots in Quito's old town. So if you do like them, if they fit your vibe, then be sure to check out the guide, pick it up, and I'll leave a link in the description below. But let's go check out some cool spots in Quito's old town.
Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this.
Hot spots. Okay. I want to talk about this place. This place here is like mega cool, old school sandwich joint. It's been operating for about 35 years. They make sandwiches, but they specialize in pernil sandwiches. Pernil is essentially a slow roasted pork leg or shoulder, and they do it over a wood fire oven at this place, kind of the traditional way. And it's really tasty. It's really tasty, and it's an old couple that runs it. The place has all kinds of old school touches in it. It's really a cool little spot to grab a lunch, quick sandwich. I think a sandwich and Coke combo is $4 or $5 or something. Okay, we're gonna go into some old school joint here to get a really old school dish. One of these dishes that is really famous in Ecuador. And the place that I like to get it is, it's like just a little small hole in the wall. There's like 2 seats in it. Hopefully beat the lunch crowd. It's just down the hill here. Hot spots. Hold on. Okay. Una fritada. Sí. Gracias. This is the whole restaurant. Pretty much get the whole thing in one shot. Muchas gracias. Okay, I think I have a bit of a thing for old couples who have restaurants, because I like places with the old dude and the old lady working. Obviously ran this business for a long time. This dish originated in the 1800s. It's really old school Sierra food, and it's essentially pork simmered in some spices and then fried up in its own fat. So I guess they're trying to replace the juices with the spices and then putting fat back into it. I guess that's the idea. It's really tasty. It's a really heavy meal. It seems as though the higher you get into the mountains in Ecuador, the heavier the food becomes. The pork alone wouldn't be that heavy, but you get a lot of sides with this. This here is called mote. What is mote? Well, it's a song by Sonic Youth. It's the last name of some voice actress.
Are you hungry?
Yes, I am hungry, Miss Mote, so I think I'll have some mote. In Ecuador, mote is corn, type of corn that has been nixtamalized. Nixtamalized? What is that? Some big gross science word, I know. Lucky for me, I happen to live with an award-winning science teacher. Hey, what does nixtamalized mean? She'll tell you that it's something about something, it's really boring, and let's just move on. These right here are potato patties with cheese infused in them, crisped up on a griddle. And they're an amazing thing that you can get in Ecuador. They're often served with pork, like hornado, or frittata. Also got a little bit of a salad here, just some onion and some tomato. A little pop of freshness, go with everything else. So why do I like this place? I mean, what's not to like about it? It's a little tiny place. You can sit by the window here, get to watch the people walk by. Go. And the whole kitchen is just a small little area. It's good food, friendly people, and just a cool environment. I like it. Now the question is, will I be hungry after this meal? Oh God, I'm so full. All right, we're just headed past the vice presidential republic here. Look at all the dudes in riot gear, I guess. Getting ready for a riot. And look at this. It's a cool outfit. So the president actually works out of this building here. Grand Plaza, the main square in Quito, is just on the other side of it. And there's a lot of these cool little shops, like just little booths in the side of the building that people run their businesses out of. But I am going over here to this old school coffee joint. So this place here is a great spot to buy coffee beans in Ecuador. I don't think they actually serve coffee here. I think they just roast coffee on site. They've been doing it for like 70 years or so. Coffee is definitely a thing in Ecuador. They grow a lot of coffee here. So it makes a good souvenir if you want to buy a souvenir or something. All kinds of cool little knickknacks. Oh my God, it smells so amazing in here. Look at how cool this place is. Buenas tardes.
La libra está en 7.
Okay, un libre.
¿Cómo le gusta el café? ¿Le gusta fuerte? ¿Le gusta más suave?
Fuerte.
Fuerte en los
Sí. So I do have some other coffee recommendations that I am including in the guide. Places to actually sit and drink coffee. I think I have about 4 or so. And we'll go check one of those out next. Yeah, let's go grab a cup of coffee. I have to now. The smell is just making me crazy.
I need my caffeine. I need my caffeine. Go get my coffee. I need my coffee. I need my caffeine. I need my caffeine. Go get my coffee. I need my coffee.
Just one over here, please. Just one over here, please. Just need to know. On this point, come to me.
All right, we're just kind of on the edge of the old town now. I got this cool little coffee spot that I want to show you guys. And it's along this busy road here. This is basically the main road that goes into the old town, kind of splits down the middle of the old town, I would say. And yeah, it's pretty loud, but if you come into this little spot here, you can see there's a quiet little cafe right underneath the overpass. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna go in and order a coffee. Okay, like a hot coffee after a big porky meal. That's good. Police are out like crazy now. Crime's up, but police presence is up too, so I don't know. I'm trying to be extra careful today, keeping my camera close to me. I got my bag literally tied around my ankle here, and just the camera is kind of hidden away where people aren't going to notice it, unless of course I'm talking directly to it like I am. After this coffee, I want to show you guys a bar, cool bar, and also some pizza. Sarah's going to join us. I have quite a few bar recommendations in the guide. Craft beer places in Quito are great. There's so many good craft beer bars and craft beer places that don't even have a bar that you can order beer from. So I have a few of those recommended. There's a bar that Sarah and I found that was open at 1 o'clock on a Saturday, which is unusual. It's very local, just cheap booze, a good place to get a buzz going. I also have some trendier places. If you're a vegetarian, you'll be happy that Quito has a lot of different fruits, vegetables, and grains. Lots of really cool, interesting vegetarian food. There's a place in the guide that I'm recommending that is vegan food, and it's a lot of like stir fry, different types of grains and vegetables. It's really good stuff. Just on the other side of the highway over here is the Central Market. There's a couple spots in there that I recommend. Quito's great because it has that old school feel, that historical feel, but it also has the modern feel. You get up into the neighborhoods of La Floresta. It's very trendy, green, great coffee shops up there. I got my best brunch place picked out, and that's in the guide. La Mariscal is kind of the bar district. It's got a ton of cool bars and restaurants. Yeah, just a nice little mixture of traditional and modern, and even fusion food that takes some traditional dishes and modernizes them. There's a place I recommend in the guide that does like yaping gauchos, those cheese potato patty things, slices up some chorizo on top with a fried egg, amazing breakfast. And they have like roast pork, like kind of Chinese style roast pork mixed with Ecuadorian food. It's just this great fusion restaurant that really thinks out every dish. I also recommend some traditional breakfast places if you want to try the traditional Ecuadorian breakfast. They're all in this guide, so you don't have to check it out. If you don't, I'll probably have to go and kill puppies to eat them. So if you're not buying the guide, then I'm gonna have to kill puppies, and that's on you. All right, I'm gonna finish this coffee up and let's go meet up with Pokeroo, with Sarah, and we'll grab a pizza, the best pizza in the city. And then we'll finish things off with a really cool bar with an amazing view over the old town.
Never ever meant to be so sour, baby. Running out of steam every day, be the same. Living like this, testing all my patience. Need a bit of you every time I drink. Like a love, like a love.
Guess who decided to join the party?
Pizza.
Sarah came for the pizza. Maybe get some drinks or something after. But yeah, we're just gonna grab some za. I'm gonna put the mask back on and we'll see you inside.
Headed for the love light, ain't just hype, it's not overnight. I take my advice, I'm gonna do this right. Feeling nice, what's the price? Do not live in twice. My fam on my spine.
What?
It's like a line. Never ever meant to be so
Let me see where we're going.
running out of steam every day, be the same. Living like this, testing all my patience. Need a bit of you every time I drink. Like a love.
All right, time to drink some lemonade. Blended. It's good. Good lemonade. And eat some pizza. This one's margarita. Oh, I should have asked for the egg. I forgot about that. Get a raw egg cooked on top of it.
That clip's not gonna hold! Reach out! Come on, honey! You're not gonna die! Don't let me fall!
Gentle hands. Let's put it there. Yeah, this place is amazing. It's simple, but the dough is like just how you want it. Bubbly and a little bit chewy, but like still crispy on the bottom a bit. I like to have that little bit of crunch on the bottom, but like still like kind of a doughy chewiness. Also, their sauce is top notch, and they put enough sauce on it. I find a lot of pizza places don't put enough sauce on. Yeah, bomb. You eat so much bad pizza that you forget what good pizza tastes like. Plus, a lot of times you get delivery. By the time it gets to your house, it's just not quite as good. When you're getting pizza like this, you want it fresh out of the oven. This one here is called the Ecuadoriana. I like to recommend it because it's a little different. It's got higos on it. Higos are figs, and that's kind of a thing in Ecuador, stewed figs. Higos con queso is stewed figs with cheese. It comes in this like panela syrup. It's like a brown sugar syrup. So, I don't know, I like the idea, and I like a little sweetness on my pizza. It's amazing. The figs are like stewed right down, so it's almost like a jam on it. Like a chunky jam. At the bottom. Best saw in the city. In the guide, I do recommend, I think, 2 other pizza places. This one's probably my favorite. It's in the historical district, but you know, because Quito is so stretched out, I like to have recommendations in like this point, this point, and this point. Is there somebody above us? There's a 3rd floor? We're gonna head around the corner. I'm gonna show you guys a really cool spot. I like to just get a drink, coffee, beer. It's a bar that's got a nice view. Right here is the Plaza de Toros Belmonte. It's the Belmonte bullfighting ring. They don't do bullfighting in Ecuador anymore. It's against the law. They use this space for other things. It's really cool. I don't know, I've never been inside, but you can see in through the gate here, and it's a cool spot. It looks like this rain's actually coming, which is not good for this bar because most of it's outside. I kind of divide the old town into 2 sections. There's an area called La Marine, which is like a bus stop, and it's basically the main road. And there's stuff on the east side and there's stuff on the west side. This area is east, on the east side of the old town. There's kind of the dividing road right there. And this is just like all hills. When the tourism industry was booming, there were quite a few businesses open along here, but they say 60% of the businesses have closed down in this area. It's crazy. So this is the place here. Normally to get in, you ring the bell, they open the door, and then you head up to the bar. But it's open, so let's just head up to the bar. Not bad, right? Nothing. Do you think we should sit inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. I'm gonna sign off now and say goodbye and say... So thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next video. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember, if you did, if these places are kind of in your vibe, if you like what you see, then check the description below and get the guide to Quito. 50 recommendations, I think, in it, and including cool places like the ones you saw today.
Prefer when I'm by myself. I don't wanna hang around y'all. Pray for good health. One day I'm gonna go ball. Fuck around and buy the whole mall. Breaking that cake. Flexing 700 in the bank. Not a superhero, I don't save. Look at my face. Look at my grades.